Teacher, what are we calling this? We don't even know what we're calling it. We're podcasting again. Yay!
Yes, we don't have
those
big
big microphones. I didn't like that.
We have to just do it our way.
Everything is our way.
And that's it.
And we don't even know if it's a podcast. It could be a show. It could be a podcast. We don't know.
Because you can listen to it and watch it on YouTube.
And if you watch it, it's going to be a little...
Right. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. But
I do want to talk to you today about, like, I always have those, like, psychic-y things, and I haven't been having them lately, and I had one last night, and it was so
I didn't know
scary. That. So, anyway, it was so windy last night, wasn't it? It was awful.
Awful.
It was like 50-mile-an-hour winds, freezing cold. So I'm sleeping, and I'm dreaming that you put me on this stage, and I had to do South Pacific, and I didn't practice.
You mean the Broadway show?
Yes, and I had to sing Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair.
Okay.
And you put me on the stage, and I didn't know what I was doing, and you just said, just fake it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna fake it. So I start faking it, and I'm singing Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, and then I look in the audience, and my parents are there, and they're all the way in the back. And then a fire.
What?
Fire in the theater. And I can't get to my parents.
What does that mean?
I have to go out the back door and be like, everybody out, everybody out. So everybody gets out, but I still can't find my parents.
This is a nightmare, not a dream.
I know, but then I wake up this morning, and there was a bad fire in town.
Oh.
Big bad fire in town.
Why don't you tell everybody how you know these, also.
What do you mean?
So she has...
I get these things. I get very bad things. Like when COVID hit that year, I was standing in the library before it hit, and I said to Nancy, our coworker, I said, something really bad's going to happen. It's like a war, but it's not really a war. But it's going to be something really big.
She's like a gypsy.
I'm a gypsy.
Yeah, she can, like a reader, like a medium too. Like
I could see the dead.
She can see the dead.
I know it's crazy. It sounds so weird.
But if you got that meant, you saw...
I saw the fire, and then there was a 100-year-old man in the fire, I should say. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. He's okay, thank God. But then they put the fire out. Now, we just had our little girl help us, whose father's a firefighter. And she said that they put the fire out, but then because of the wind, it reignited. Reignited.
Wind is ruining everything. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. And I didn't hear any sirens, or maybe I heard a siren in my sleep, so maybe I'm not psychic. But why would I know that?
You know what? This theme can be our psychic things. Tell the story about... I still think the craziest one is when my mom died in the corsage. I'm sorry.
I was very connected to her mother.
I think it's the craziest story, and it's
her
the
father.
truth.
And her father in my dryer. He lived in my dryer. I know it's a crazy story, but the thing is, these things happen, and I don't remember all the details.
She does. That's the craziest thing.
I don't know them. I just start talking, and I can't remember what I'm saying.
She doesn't. And so I'll let me do this one first.
Go ahead, do the one first.
First, this one is my mother's on hospice, so she's, in her deathbed, and she's at my house. And so Melissa comes to see my mother, to talk to her, and I didn't go in, I shut the door. And do you remember your conversation?
I know my conversation with your mother, exactly.
So, my mother... I
made her a deathbed promise.
Go ahead.
And if your brother's watching, I made your mother a deathbed promise.
So... But she also, my mother didn't want to die because she didn't want my father waiting for her because he had passed 2 years
She
prior.
wanted Vinny. But she didn't tell me this. Didn't she not tell me this?
She wanted her ex-boyfriend.
All right, but wait, I didn't know this at the time.
Right. And
so wait, we have to rewind.
Yes, I thought you didn't know.
I know, no, I remember. So I'm sitting on my couch,
yep.
And it's around Christmas time, and I have these, they were called kissing balls hanging from my my porch.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm zoning in, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm thinking Jenn's mother, she's dying, actively dying. And I'm like, I go, there's something with the corsage. I said, I just keep seeing this corsage. And it was hitting me really hard. Right. So I went to see your mother.
Yes.
We talked about what we wanted to talk about before she passed. And I made the promise to her. And then I said, MJ, I said, what is with a corsage? I keep saying corsage like an old Italian. What is with this corsage? I keep seeing this corsage. And then she said, oh, Vinny. Vinny was my first love. He took me to the prom. And I said, well, Vinny's waiting for you. That's who's waiting for you, Vinny.
She's very happy about that.
And she was so happy. I'm getting the chills. She was so happy. And then she passed away.
And then she passed. So a couple of days, like a week, whatever, she passes away. But before she passes away, I'm in a store. Now, she doesn't really tell me my mother's conversation because it was
it's a
private.
personal
And I let my
conversation.
mother have her privacy, and Melissa, I respected that. So anyway, I'm at H&M. I knew my mother was dying. I had gained 100 million pounds, so nothing fit me anymore. And we drank and ate the whole time she was dying. And I ran to H&M. I had to get something. It was like 10 o'clock. Because, you sit bedside all day. But I'm running to H&M to just get anything. I run. I see a black dress with red hearts. I'm like, perfect. Grab it. And now I'm buying it. And my cousin calls, Jen, you got to get here. Your mother's going to pass any minute. And, of course, I've been sitting there 24/7. I'm like, but I buy the dress still. Put it in my bag. I run there. MJ passes. I literally, you do everything. I get in now I'm in my mother's house for a couple hours after she passes. I get in my car, and this one calls me in my car. She goes, now I hadn't told anyone.
She didn't tell her.
She goes, did your mother just pass? I said, she did. She goes, yeah, she wants to know, what are you doing at the store buying a dress
While she's dying. And now I didn't know she bought the dress. She never told me that. I heard her mother's voice in my ear say, what the hell is she buying a dress for when I'm dying? That's what I heard. I heard it.
I mean, it's not
I know I'm getting the chills.
It was a crazy
I heard
story.
it clear as day.
Crazy story. So now, fast forward a couple of weeks, months. I don't know if she'll even remember the time.
Oh,
frame.
yeah. Then when did your mother die?
January 6th.
All right. So
8th.
January 21st-ish was the prom. So my son's junior prom was in the winter.
Okay.
And I'm standing by my dryer. I always get her father by my dryer. He gives me messages.
Wait,
anyway.
so hers prom was not in January.
No, it was in January.
Okay. But no, because it had...
It might have been a year later.
Yeah, it was here's the thing. I know her son's prom and all of that, but I remember her telling, when she told me the story, she's like, the prom had come and gone. It was gone. Long enough for it to be gone. And
I'm trying to think.
Something was going on in my life.
Right. And your father was telling me stuff.
My father comes through in her washing machine.
When I'm standing by my dryer, her father. I know this sounds so
sounds
bizarre.
crazy, and we're not crazy people.
I know we're not crazy people, but he was like telling me it's going to be okay or whatever he tells me. Like I get that. I feel it.
Yeah. And she was doing the dryer.
I'm doing the dryer, and I open up the dryer, and in my dryer is a corsage, a dried up corsage.
I mean, and so she tells me, Jen, I want you to know your mother's with Vinny, and she's happy.
And she's happy, and your father's okay with it.
I'm sure he is.
He was fine with it.
Of course he was.
But why was that corsage in the thing? Because I'm thinking it was like a year later.
It was crazy. I mean, it was a dead corsage. I mean, it was
dead.
It was dead. Dead as
I don't know how it got in
You
there.
have no clue. And you try to justify it. Maybe it was in a pocket. We didn't know.
Because it was January. It was the year later. But I don't know.
So this is what comes through to her.
Crazy things.
She does. But it's not crazy as much as it's useful information.
But then I don't know what to do with it. Like the 9/11 thing, my whole life I was scared of planes crashing into buildings, and I used to get like so panicky. I had to go to therapy for it. Like I was a kid, and I had to go to therapy for it. And then the therapist was like, "It's irrational. It's never ever going to happen." And I told myself that, and that's how I got over it. And then when it did, I was like, then I felt guilty because I was like, I knew this was going to happen, and I didn't stop it. But how could you stop it? I didn't have all the details, of course.
Right, of course not. Yeah, so she can.
My father
one
has
time,
it too, though.
do you remember the one time she was doing my cards in the back of the library, and she had to stop? She goes, "There's a Asian man in the corner. He's dead."
She was a woman, and she was watching you.
I was like,
watching
what?
us. She didn't like it.
She didn't like it, and because she sees the dead. I was like, because that's how much she can see the specifics of a human being.
But it's like anything else. Like I haven't practiced it in so long.
Yeah.
Like when you practice it, you get really good at it. And I didn't practice it. And then the one girl that came to me, and I never charged anybody for anything. I had a girl come to me about her husband passed. He was a landscaper. I didn't know he was I didn't even know her. I just knew her through a friend. And she was really agonizing over his death. And I keep seeing Toro. I said, and Father Toro was my priest that married me and my husband. I said, so I don't know what this means. And she said, no, that's the brand lawnmower he used to ride. He was I said, oh, so it's him. And then this song kept coming to me. And I told her the lyrics to the song. She goes, that really doesn't mean anything. And then she called me back later. She said, I was telling my daughter. And my daughter said, that was Daddy's favorite song.
Wow.
He loved that song. I didn't know that. But then that was because she was dating somebody and she felt so guilty because he'd passed. But I said, no, he was fine. He loved that she had somebody to take care of her and love her.
Yeah.
And then she was okay.
And she was okay.
Sorry,
and
it
Italians
sounds
don't
stupid.
believe in
No,
this.
neither do Catholics. I'm
They
like, I
don't
feel like I'm
believe
going
in
to
this.
hell.
Yeah, but like it just, if it just comes to you, you can't help
You
it.
can't help it.
I mean, my mother never would have. My grandmother, I mean, they would. She'd say you're stupid.
Well, Felicia even
Oh,
doesn't
Felicia,
believe
you're
it.
stupid. You're stupid. They use the word stupid all the time. I believe in it. I feel like since I've lost my parents, if I don't believe in that, it would make me very sad. So I believe, like, I went to like 100 mediums and they saw my mother and they would say one or two things. I was like, ooh, that's all I would latch on to. I didn't care.
They
I believe
the
it.
100 things that they said she was like, you know.
They could have said anything.
Could have said anything.
And then that one thing, I'm like, yep, that's her. And now I'm happy and I'm good.
Yeah.
So, you know, you use
And I
it
don't
good.
believe it myself. So, I mean,
You don't?
I mean, I believe it, but I'm like, I can't believe that this actually is like, it's weird. I feel like an imposter. You do. Like my dad has it. I know he's an 87-year-old man, but he has it. So what happened to him was when my cousin died. My cousin was 12. He died of cystic fibrosis. It's very sad. And the night he died, my mother was with my aunt because they knew he was going to pass. So all the sisters were together. And my father woke up. He said it was like 11:36. He looked at the clock. And then he's hearing this woman's voice going, "Come on, Victor, it's time to go home now. It's time to go home now." And he's like, "I can't get this." He said he was having a very pleasant dream and his voice just kept interrupting. So he looked at the clock and it was 11:36. He went back to sleep. My mother comes home about 1 o'clock in the morning. She said, "Victor died tonight." And my father said, "What time?" And she said 11:36.
Oh, wow. Didn't one of your kids?
Oh, Victoria.
Yeah.
I could go on and on.
Yeah,
and
see,
on.
so it's in her blood.
Our family.
It's in their
It's in our
family. I have none of it. So you know it's real because there's things she'll say. And like every so often my sister will be like, ask Melissa what she...
I know, but Melissa's not good at it anymore.
And you have to practice
I know.
You have to practice. Practice makes perfect. How do you practice that? Do you like do this with your head? Like,
No, these things just come into you and you tune into it. Like I ignore it, I push it out.
I
push it out.
Okay.
I don't push it out. Like if I don't push it out and I really focus.
Let's not push it out for them. I'm curious.
I know. I know. I have a very bad feeling about one thing. I'm not going to tell it on camera, but I do. I'll tell you privately, but I do.
Is it with me?
No.
Oh,
no. I don't get like personal. I get global things.
Oh, global.
I hate the global things. I hate that because there's nothing you could do.
No, and I don't.
Nobody wants to hear
no,
that.
You know, it's such a big thing. You know, like it's hard to understand.
Fine. We'll all be fine, but it's just some
not another COVID,
things.
please.
No.
Do you remember?
Oh my God, that was weird. God. But that was the way I explained it. It's so funny because Kelly Castro, she reminded me of that because I told her that too at a baseball game. She goes, "You said that it's going to be like a war, but it's not a war and something bad's going to happen. You said that." And I go,
That's
I'm
crazy.
glad you're my witness because I know Nancy's my witness. I said it to her and I said it to Kelly.
That's crazy.
But that was a good way to describe it, right?
No,
it's like
it is.
a war,
it
but
is.
not a war, and it's going to impact everybody.
You're right, and it did. It impacted the world.
The whole world.
The whole world.
Not that
but
I could do with that.
I like them when they deal with me. But you know, I don't like the worldly things.
No, but
like
but Ari said, tell them what Ari said.
Yeah, so there's this girl, Ari, who
Ari Hart, look her up. She's very good.
Yeah, and she doesn't read. The dead people will come to her, but so does like spirits of people, so they could be alive. Like my husband can come, and she said to me that something big, the big in March. Something big is going to happen in March, and we did it like November, and then Mel went separately, and she said the same thing to her, and we have a big event coming up in March, and it's just crazy. And even like when I first saw her, she goes, I see you doing something bigger than teaching. And I was like, oh, okay, like what? Like, I like to, I have a lot of,
well, you were running for Board of Ed at that time. Remember you thought it was going to be something like that?
I did. I thought it was political. And she said no. And then I thought I'd help like moms of addicts. And because, if you have I had in my family, a loved one, you want to help others. So I'm like, oh, is it helping moms? And she said, no, it's too deep. No, it's something fun and funny. I'm just going to love it.
And when she said with your friends.
Oh, and you're going to do it with someone. That's right. You're going to do it with someone. Okay. Fast forward, we turn on our camera and go teacher lunch.
And now
look, and then, when I met with her prior, I told her what we were doing. She follows us. I said, this is, because she doesn't remember either really what she said.
No, she doesn't.
And I told her, she goes, oh my God, okay, yeah, there you go. I'm glad I was right.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, she said the best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come. How fun is that?
I know, so exciting.
All right, so we went back to our podcast or whatever you want to call it. We don't know what to call it.
We don't know what to call it.
It's a longer TikTok. It's
Yes,
a longer
it's a
teacher
longer
lunch.
teacher lunch.
That's all. It's a longer teacher lunch. So we hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a follow.
And let us know. And let us know about some psychic-y things that maybe have happened to you.
Love to know that. Love that stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Have a great time, everyone.